All right. Chad asked me a question, so I'm going to answer his question because his battery died. You've all had your battery die before, too. So he asked me about being the reaction to the number 2 seed and playing Wofford. So the seeding thing, as I've discussed a couple of times, it's the people talk about 1, 2, 3, 4 seeds. None of us coaches really care about that, or at least this coach doesn't. Just like the 13, 14, 15, 16, they just want to be in this tournament. And we're playing a good Wofford team. The Southern Conference has had Davidson there like crazy, and we all know how good David's been in the NCAA tournament. Additional thing is Darius Nichols, one of their assistant coaches. He was one of the smartest, brightest point guards I have ever had. Now I wish he really didn't understand our offense at all, but he knows everything about it. So we have a challenge with a guy on the other bench that he knows a lot what we do.
A lot of teams in that bracket, Louisville, Duke. You had to at least notice that.
I did not. I did notice who we would be playing next if we were fortunate enough to win, and I believe it was Texas and Arizona State. All right. So 2 good friends of mine too, Rick and Herb. But we got to beat Wofford first because they do a really good job with that team.
What was the move coming off the loss and having to try to get back up?
I think we snapped out of it like that. We were really down after the game, and then all of a sudden, the media's done and says, "Hey, let's go watch the selection show." It's just like, okay, let's go back. I've been in that room when you lost the championship and it meant you weren't going anywhere, or maybe the NIT. This is huge to walk from that room and go see us in the NCAA tournament. It's terrific.
John, how about playing close to home?
Well, that's big, and the NCAA has been so good at this the last couple of years, finding teams and getting them close to home without putting them in their home arena. So it's really good. We have a great fans all through the footprint of the Big Ten, but particularly in that area, in the Chicago area, hopefully we'll really draw well, and we'll get all our faithful, so many of our faithful up there.
John, are the seeds overrated? You got to win 6 games.
Yeah, absolutely, without question. And like I said, there is so much discussion on that is just wasted effort to me, because why? What is the big deal? Seriously, I'm sure these teams were trying to figure out where are those last 3 seeds and where are those first 3. They're all the same. Take the top 12 teams, and there's really a big difference between the 1, 2, 3. The top 16 teams, the top 4. There's not huge differences. Like teams that were number 1 just a month ago, right in the country, are 4 or 5 seeds. They're the same team. They're good.
What do you know about Wofford right off the bat?
Don't know a lot about them right now, but I will by tomorrow, and we'll spend a lot of days. We're going to give the kids the good news is playing in the championship. The bad news is on Sunday, you got a short turnaround with a Thursday game. So we got to give the team off. So tomorrow will be a super study day for our team, but we'll find out much, and our staff does a terrific job. I am sure that we have every game that goes up in the sky, and I'm sure the Southern Conference Championship game and semifinals, we have captured on video, and it'll be on my computer by probably the time I land.
Will you call him?
I would, but I would if he had played him and it wasn't in the conference. But he wouldn't give me information, and he shouldn't, and so I wouldn't even put him in that position.
Does this outcome today have any impact on how you feel about your team going on?
No, absolutely. This Michigan State team we lost to is terrific, and they have such experience. They have such athleticism. They got such a great coaching staff. For us to win 2 out of 3 this year, it was a great accomplishment. For us to win the conference is a great accomplishment. Yeah, we would like to have it all, but no, we just move on because we really feel good about what this team accomplished, the direction of our program.
Nothing you saw today shook any of
No, you're going to have days like that, just like when we lose at Iowa or we lost at Indiana. We lost to Wisconsin at home. All right, you're going to have days like that, and credit the other team and move on. Don't make excuses.
What does it say about where the program has gotten now? The 2 seed is ho-hum. Yeah, we're there, but
we're not ho-hum right now. I want our guys to be really excited, and they are excited about this. But the fact that Jordan Morgan's been in 4 NCAA tournaments, he knows they all know the great run we went on last year, how much fun that was. But several of these guys were on a team with a first-round loss too. So we really just got to work like crazy just to make sure we can play basketball as long as we can play at this March.
Is there a certain excitement of getting outside the Big Ten, outside of teams that know you well?
I think every school or every university in the country gets excited about playing somebody else that they haven't seen twice or 3 times during the year. And I think we all root for each other as well. So it is good, but it doesn't mean it's going to be easier. It's just a different mindset.
I think Glenn's had 5 rebounds in the last 2 games. Is he one guy that you need to be a little more aggressive to have success?
Well,
in this
today
tournament?
was going to be tough rebounding just because that is what they do and they're really good at and they're very athletic. So, Glenn continues to do good things at different times. None of our guys had a great game today, and but we've been really playing well. So we got to pick up where we left off.
Coach Beilein, thank you.
Okay.